Good morning, everyone. So in the last class, we are trying to discuss with our hash map example. Basically, hash map is our implementation class for the map interface here, and we are having one abstract class we identified. So that is called abstract map. And in the abstract map, some of the methods are implemented, and some of the methods are implemented in our hash map here, and some of them are implemented abstract map, right? So we identified each and every method in the last class, and so in the last class we discussed the interface concepts, map, interface, as well as sorted map, navigable map. We identified the interfaces here. So today we are going to discuss one more implementation class. So what is one more implementation class here? The implementation class here, tree map. Basically, tree map is our tree map is our implementation class of which interface? Navigable map. So basically, navigable map is extending from the sorted map. Now you can see this is the tree map we are going to discuss. And so what is the advantage we are going to get when we are trying to work for this particular tree map here? Basically, tree map is going to provide the sorting behavior. Tree map is going to provide the sorting behavior. So how we are going to get this particular sorting, we will try to understand here. So what is the key I'm trying to take? String as a key, and same the particular double I'm trying to take. So hm is equals to new tree map. Now we can observe. So this is the default constructor we are having. One constructor which is expecting comparator, and another constructor we can see we can pass. So any map here. We can pass any map, and another one which is expecting this is also same here. So sorted map. So one more constructor which is expecting sorted map. Getting the point. How many constructors we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4. With including default constructor, we are having 4 constructors here. Right. So we'll try to work for the default constructor. We'll see when we're trying to work for the default constructor. So what are the values we are going to get? Now you can see tree map is extending from the abstract map, and which is implementing from the navigable map. So this particular navigable map we'll discuss here, and now you can see comparator. So which is expecting comparator here. Basically, so the comparator here, so we'll try to discuss it after completion of this example. With with help of this particular comparator, we'll try to create a new comparator, and so we are going to provide the sorting behavior. So how we want to sort the elements here, we are going to work on this particular comparator, right? Now observe size here. So size is 0, mod count initially is 0. Now you can see tree map with the default constructor, the comparator we are making null, and so we are having the second constructor which is expecting comparator. Third constructor we are having which is expecting map here. So any map we can pass here. We can pass any map as a parameter. Now the fourth constructor which is expecting sorted map. Right? So these are the constructors we are having, and size method, and contains key. So in the last example we identified contains key method, how it is implemented. Same way contains value. Right. So we'll try to focus on to the one by one method here. But now observe the constructor we identified. So what I want to do here, I want to copy the objects here. I want to copy this particular object here. Getting the point. So after creating this particular object here, now what we can do. So I want to provide the information. Getting the point. Now observe here, I want to make the breakpoint so that we can see how this particular put method is implemented. Let me change the perspective. Now observe. So we are inside the tree map test. The constructor is created. So with how many elements here? Empty. Right? Now I'm calling put method. So first it will call this particular double, and later observe how we are calling this particular put method. So with key and value. So what is the root we are going to get? So present this particular root is null. Root is null. Right? Because this is the first object we are trying to store. So if t is null, now what they are doing here? They are trying to compare here. So John and John. Right? We'll see how they are comparing here. So if return comparator is equals to null, so they are going to work on the comparable here. So with help of this particular comparable, first they are comparing an object. First they are comparing an object here. Getting the point. So this is the way the objects are going to compare. So based on this particular object comparison, so it's going to return the int value. It's going to return the int value. Now what we need to understand here, now we can see the int value we are getting 0. So why we are getting 0? Because both objects are equal. Both objects are equal here. Right. Now, so if it is equal, now what they are doing here? So they are creating one entry here. So they are creating one entry with help of this particular new entry, and we are passing key and value. Now observe here, internally we are not storing any node concept here. In the tree map, we are not storing any node concept. So we are trying to work on the entry here. We are having one entry object here. So based on this particular entry, we are going to create for each record, we are going to create one entry here. Okay. Now you can see this is the root element, so size 1, mod count, and return. Getting the point. Now you can observe in the entry, so we are having this particular section of code. In the entry, we are having this the particular section of code. Okay. Now, so one more put method. One more put method. So this section we are going to call here Tom here. So this section of code we are trying to work on the Tom. Now you can see we are having root element. So this T, it is not a null. Okay. What happens internally? So if it is null, they are entering into this block. So if it is null, they are entering into this particular block. Now you can observe. Now we can observe they are checking the comparator. So the comparator we are having null. After null, so they are checking here. This section of code is not going to execute. Back to the else section. So key is null? No. So we are having key value. Now you can observe what they are doing here. So they are trying to work on the comparable here. Based on this particular comparable, because we are not implemented comparator. We are not implemented this particular comparator here. So by default they are going to work on the comparable concepts here. Right. Now you can see what is the T here. What is the T? The T we are getting from the root element. This is the root we are getting. And now what they are doing here? We are making as a parent here. Whatever the root we are getting here, the particular root we are making as a parent here. So after making this particular parent, now observe what we are doing here. So with help of this particular k. K is nothing but our comparable. K is nothing but our comparable. With help of this particular comparable, now what I'm doing here, I'm trying to compare here. I'm trying to compare. So t dot key. So what is the T dot key we are having? Here we are having John here. Here we are having John. Now we can see, so what is the value we are getting? 10. So we are getting 10 here. Getting the point. Now here we need to focus the key. So this is the term. Based on this particular term, we are trying to work on the John here. So we are comparing both the keys here. Both the keys here. So if this particular CMP is less than 0, they are making left. So otherwise they are making right here. Making right here. Now what you understanding here? So based on this particular left and right, based on this particular left and right, we are going to get a sorted order. We are getting a sorted order. Getting the point. So now you can see this particular, so T null here. So why we are making T null here? Whatever the T initially we are having, so we make into parent here, and after making this particular parent, so we are making so T dot right. This particular T dot right, we don't have an object here. So the particular T we make as a null here. So if it is T not equals to null, this particular loop is going to repeat because we are inside the do while loop. So now we are getting this particular T as a null. Now what you are understanding here? Basically, with help of this particular parent, we are creating a new entry. Now you can observe for parent dot write. Whatever the newly created object we are assigning here. Why we are assigning here? Because the CMP we are getting greater than value. So where this particular CMP coming? Based on this particular compare to. So what it is doing this particular compare to here? This particular compare to method is trying to sorting the element here. Basically it is comparing it. So if it is both the keys, like one key is greater than to another one, we are going to get a greater value, and one key is less than to another one, so we are going to get a negative values. If the both keys are equal, we are going to get a 0. Getting the point? So based on this particular integer value, we are going to make left or right here. Right? Now observe. So this is the way size plus plus, mod count plus plus, and we are returning null. Right. Now we can see one more object. So third object here. So now you can see root we are getting. So what is the root we are having? The root is the first element here, John. So whatever the first element we added, so this is the root element here, and T is not equals to null. Now observe, so the CPR is null. We cannot go for this particular block, and here now you can see the else section we are going to work. Inside this particular else section, now observe, so the comparable we are trying to work on we are trying to create this particular comparable with help of this particular key called Todd. Now observe here what we are doing here with help of this particular T. So T is our root element we are having based on this particular T dot key. So what is the T dot key we are having? John here. And now what we are doing here? John and Todd. So we are trying to comparing here. Correct the part. We are trying to comparing here. So which object is greater or less than or equal. So what is the value we are going to get? Now you can see, so this is the CMP we are getting. Again we are getting 10. Now we are trying to move the right side section. Now we will see, so T dot right. Already we are having a record here. So the Tom record we are going to insert it into this particular T. Now still t not equals to null here. This particular loop is going to repeat one more time. So again, we are making the t as a parent here. So Tom as a parent. Now what we are doing is, with help of this particular Tom key. So Tom and TOD. Now we are going to comparing here. Observe. So we are getting -9. We are getting -9. So whenever we are getting -9, now what we are doing here? So t dot to left here. T dot left we are having null. So we are assigning into t. We are assigning into t. And so this particular condition will fail. It's coming out of the loop here. Now what is the parent here having? Tom. So initially what is the parent? John. Getting the point. So this is the way the tree map internally is implemented, the comparator or comparable concept. So to make the some sorting nature. To make the sorting nature here. Now you can see CMP is less than 0. So parent dot left. Parent dot left here we are making the newly created object. So what is the newly created object here? Third. Size plus plus, mod count plus plus. This is the way the put method is implemented. This is the way the put method is implemented. Now what I want to write here, so HM. I want to print after inserting an element here. Observe here, basically this is the first object. This is the first object and the second object, third object and the fourth object. Getting the point. So this all the objects are we are getting in a sorting order. We are getting in a sorting order. Now you can see, so if you observe in the alphabetical order, what is the first character we are getting? H. The first character we are getting here, H here. So this is the way the tree map is going to work. So this is the way the particular tree map is going to work here. Right. Now, so what I want to do, this is all about the particular tree map. So basically, we'll try to understand the remaining method in our sorted map. Now we can see submap. So what they are doing this particular submap. HM dot submap. So from Tom to Hall. So this is the submap I'm trying to create. This is the submap I'm trying to create here. Observe how this particular submap is going to work. Now I'm moving inside this particular submap. So now you can see from key and to key internally. So they are calling one more submap here. We need to move inside this particular submap. Now you can see what they are doing here. So they are trying to create a new object here. So which object they are creating? Ascending submap. Ascending submap here. And what is this here? Tree map we are passing. And from key to key. Right? Based on this particular constructor, we are going to get a submap here. So we are getting illegal exception here. Okay, so from key is greater than to key here. Here we need to provide the so the greater than or less than, we need to provide the proper keys here, because the keys are going to sorted here. The keys are going to sorted. Now here all and Tom. All and Tom. Observe. So this is the our submap we are getting. This is the submap we are getting, and this is the our original map, right? This is all about the submap, and we need to work on the head map here. So how this particular head map is going to work? Now you can see hm dot head map. This particular head map 2 key. So from up to, so which key carrying the point. So between the which key values I want to store. So that section of code I'm going to provide as a 2 key. The 2 key I want to provide as a Tom here. This is the Tom I want to provide. Now observe, again we'll try to run the same example in the debug mode. So we identified submap, and now we are trying to work on the head map here. So we are giving the last key as a 2 key. Now you can see what happens internally. Again, so which method is calling? So it is not a method, it is a constructor. So just now we identified the ascending submap. For the submap also it is calling ascending submap, and for the head map also it is calling the same here. So this is all about the head map here. Internally what we are passing here. So this section of code we are passing true, and this is the key we are going to pass call Tom. Based on this particular key, we are returning the value. Now you can observe, so whatever the elements we are having, so Tom is a lost element, but now you can see, so the Tom element is excluded, and the remaining keys are added here. Remaining entries are written by the particular head map here. So this is all about the head map here. So we need to provide the lost key, like what is the key we want to, from the between the keys. So if I'm going to provide this hall key is the first. So only this particular hall key is going to return. And if I'm going to provide John, this particular John and Hall will return. If I'm going to provide Todd, so John and Hall Hall will return. Getting the point. So this is the way the head map is going to work. So whatever the last key we are passing, so excluding the last key, the remaining entries are going to load. Right. Now we will understand the hm dot tail map. The tail map we need to provide Hall here. The tail map, so we need to provide like this. Now we'll observe the how this particular tail map is going to work. So this is our tail map we are calling, and internally so it is calling tail map. From the tail map, now you can see again so they are calling ascending submap, but here the difference is here, so they are making the false, and from the key, and so this is the inclusive way. So the key is we need to include or not, so it's going to provide the boolean value here. So it's going to provide the boolean value. Right. Now if I'm going to return this, observe, from key onwards all the elements are added. Whatever the key I'm adding here, all, so the key also added. But when we're trying to work for the head map here, so this particular term is not added. This particular term is not added. So the except the particular key, whatever the key we provided in the head map, so remaining objects are loaded. So this is the head map, and this is all about the our T map. By default, so tail map will include the from key, but by default the head map will not include the to key, right? So this is the way we can work on the our tree map, and inside this particular tree map, head map and tail map we identified first key and last key. How this particular first key will return. Observe hm dot first key. hm dot first key. So we'll see how this particular first key is going to work. So this is our first key. I'm moving. Now you can see internally they are calling key method, but here first they are trying to find out the first key. We'll understand the how this particular first key is going to work. Root element we are getting. So this is our root called Todd, and so p not equals to null. Getting the point. Observe here what they are doing here. What they are doing here, based on this particular p dot left, it will try to return the left here. Observe second, and only we are having p dot left seconds here. So two times the while loop is repeated. So this is our all we are getting. Right, all is our first key. Now you can see, so key method. If the e null, that's throwing an exception. Otherwise e dot key. Otherwise e dot key. Getting the point. So this is the way the first key is going to loading here. First key is going to loading here. Right, now you can see all. Now if you want to find out the last key, this is our last key. Now you can see they're trying to find out the last key. So we'll see, so right p dot right. For the first key, p dot left. Getting the point. So see the internal implementation of tree map. This is important here. Now they're trying to retain only one. So what is the last key we are getting here? Tom. Right. So this is all about the our last key. Right. So this is the way we need to work on the each method. So key set we identified values and entry set. So this is all about the particular tree map here. So this is all about the particular tree map here. So same way we can go for the all the objects here. So we can go for the all the remaining implementation classes. What are the remaining implementation classes we are having? So linked hash map. The linked hash map we already identified. So linked list, linked hash set, linked hash map. So these three are going to work in the same manner. But what is the difference is? So linked list is going to work on the duplicate values, and however we are trying to inserting, the same way we are going to get, and linked hash set. So the linked hash set will not allow the duplicate here, and so based on the keys, getting the point. So we are going to get in a sorting, insertion order, like how we are going to inserting, the same way we are going to get. In the linked hash map also same, but the difference here, we are going to store key value pair. In the linked hash set, we are going to store as a object, but in the linked hash map, we are going to store as a key value pair. We are going to store as a key value pair. Getting the point. So this is all about the linked hash map here, and we need to work on the comparator here. So however, like how we are going to work on the this particular comparator. Now we'll see we are having one interface called comparator. This is an interface called comparator. It is a generic type and it is a functional interface. So it is having one abstract method. What is one abstract method we are having? Compare to. So compare to method. Now what is doing this particular compare to? It will return into value. It will return compare into value. Carrying the point. So we'll implement this particular parameter. So to implement this particular parameter, what we need to do? We need to write one class here. So mycom. mycom comparator. And here we need to provide the type here. So add our unimplement method. So this is the way the implements are going to added here. Now observe, now what I am trying to write here. Basically, here I am trying to work on the O1 dot compared to another string that is called O2. So here using this particular string 1 and string 2, I am trying to comparing both objects. So based on this particular string comparison, we are going to get an return values. So this is for string. So why I am using this type as a string here? Because we are giving the keys as a string. The keys as a string here. Right. Now go to this particular tree map set and here I am trying to add my comparator. I'm trying to add my comparator. So if you observe carefully, so this is the way my comparator is going to work and internally I'm going to put a breakpoint here. So we'll see, so when it's going to call. Now observe here, we'll run this particular example in the debug mode. Now you can see the comparator. So my comparator. So my comparator we implemented. Now the compare method is calling. So from the where it is calling, from here, now you can see, so they are trying to comparing here. Now here, this is the root element we are getting null. We are calling the compare method. And internally, so this is the compare we are calling because the comparator is not equals to null. Previously, this particular comparator we got null. Why? Because in the constructor, we did not provide any comparator. But at this time, we are providing the particular comparator. Now the comparator we are providing, so they are calling comparator.compare. So from this particular compare method, this particular compare is going to call. Now see, we are going this particular comparator. Getting the point. So this is the way for each object insertion. Getting the point. For each object insertion, we are going to get this particular method is going to call. So what is the method is calling? Compare. Now you can see we are returning Hall, John, Todd, and Tom. The same thing we are returning here. So this is the way the comparators are going to work internally. Right. So whenever we want to write explicit ascending or descending order, now we can write the comparator like this, and you can provide what are the values you want to compare. Right. So this is all about the particular collection framework related example we discuss here. Okay. So any questions? Okay, so we'll continue on our Monday class. We're going to discuss new topic called spring.